Reminder that Thursday morning, which is tomorrow actually, at 10 a.m. EST, the shoes from Adidas for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collab will be up. There will be a lot of people trying to just get these. I'm just trying to get any size. They don't even make them in my size. I just want the stupid Dark Magician, to be honest with you. So I'm probably between a shoe giveaway on this channel at some point or something hilarious like that. But yeah, please make sure you guys are ready for that. Leave a link down below so you guys can be ready. And we're going to pass on over to the rest of Market Watch, Wednesday edition. Alright, to the 34% of you that have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe button, smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Well, I have to give a huge friendly reminder here that the Duelist Pack Pyroxene was in fact announced recently, which means that we have to look at the fire themes. Well, do you know that Battling Boxer, the C105s, this card is so cheap right now, $4, $8. You know, if this card gets any sort of support, these are going to just go up crazy. But that's hilarious. Those are for most unlimbs, by the way. Now, for the rest of the Battling Boxer deck, I mean, what? 105 Cestus here, $2. Those are kind of going up, actually. That's interesting to know. We've also got the regular 105 rares, or excuse me, ultra rares here. These are $2, actually. Okay. The rest of the Battling Boxer stuff, reprint the Megatins. The lead yoke here is 30 cents. Most of the rest of this deck is just going to dip down in massive value. So, like most of these videos I've said as of late, if you are a Battling Boxer main and you like some of these original rarities, I'd pick up the core. One of the big things I like to recommend is, you know, look at penny stonk stuff and go, huh, you know, like, there is a high possibility here that something could move. And I mean, yeah, there's always going to be that possibility. This guy used to actually be worth something. The problem with the Battling Boxer stuff is there are a lot of like over-level stuff, and they have a lot of like different ranges of things, which doesn't necessarily settle good for the theme, but it's definitely interesting. So kind of keep an eye on like the ulti of that, and then, you know, quite possibly the rest of the exceeds. And I'm not exactly too sure if we're going to see Battling Boxer support come out of the Duelist pack, but it's definitely one of those decks that was a fan favorite for its time. It was actually a pretty cool deck, and it just kind of rode off into the sunset, never to be seen again, which is really sad, actually. Now, of course, Volcanics. Now, Volcanic rockets have been very expensive for a very long time. I mean, you've recently are seeing these $119, $110 sales for these, all because people are like, I gotta buy my rockets. I need first aid rockets. I need them now. $185. No, I'm not paying that price point. That's stupid. What? That is ridiculous, man. Why would anybody pay that much? Volcanic Doomfires. Now, this is kind of cool. I mean, we've known that this was worth something for quite some time. It is, of course, a vintage ultimate rare. Man, all these go up pretty quickly. Yeah, $72 is your lowest listings for those. Think about that for a second. That's kind of crazy. Of course, a Volcanic Shell, that's $40 now. We've reached the price point now that I can see Volcanic Shell being $40. This is disgusting. I'm not even going into this. What? Super Volcanic Rockets. These are like $12 now, aren't they? Near mints. No, these are like still $7. Okay, good. To be fair, if Volcanics do get the cycle in here, these will get reprinted more than likely. $4 for the Super DTs. The old golds are $2.25. That's interesting. I think those look really good. Personally, those are some of the coolest. Scatter shots would be nice in an upgrade form. I would gladly take that. These shells are still $2 too. And then, of course, I mean, I've heard infinite people been buying these as of late. Yeah, somebody bought 97. I mean, it's a $100 investment. Take the risk. Nothing to really lose, I suppose. So, yeah, that's the current state of the Volcanic market. I didn't think I'd ever actually say that, but, you know, the important thing is to stay ahead of the curve for these particular things. An old 1900 on someone that searches for Blaze Accelerator is pretty good. Labyrinth stuff. So, this is kind of interesting because we're now at 6 listings for Ariana. We are now at the point that Labyrinth players are going, hey guys, I can't, my deck's about to be real. They're pulling the Weevil Underwood out here. They're going, I can't wait to set 5 again. Hey guys. They're looking around the room. They haven't got to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In so long. Silly degenerates. Welcome Labyrinths are $35 now. That is disgusting. These are still 40s. Labyrinth. The quantities keep going down, but this card does not go up in price. It does not age well. Regular Ariana is $30. These are up. Yikes. $24. I guess the moral of the story I'm trying to say here is your time to pick up Labyrinth cards is over. If you were planning on picking up Arianas in max rarity, yeah, it's all down skis from here. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, am I surprised? No, you shouldn't be. This has been one of the most anticipated decks in modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! History, and, you know, we're still just cruising on along here as prices go up, so, alright. Evenly matched. You know, nobody's really asked evenly how it's doing. You know, it got put on that list of things that's going to be reprinted in the structure deck, so how has this card handled itself? I guess these original copies still have a market price. Oh, actually, these calm down. $27, $32. Somebody bought one for $43. Interesting. But yeah, these have pushed down. Wow. These were formerly $40, the way it looks. These are 17s for the 2018s. The dual powers are at $11. You're at $10 right now for Ghost from the Past. And then the Maven's versions are $9. Now, for a card that just did get a reprint, I know a lot of people were kind of taking a look at this and going, huh, you know, like, what are we doing here? What is the purpose of reprinting evenly? I mean, to be fair, budget players needed a chance to get it. That's why they tossed it in the reprint bin, and I get that. That card single-handedly will sell the structure deck. There's not a single doubt in my mind about this. So that's the current status of how evenlies are handling via the reprint announcement. It's nothing too crazy at the moment, but if you've waited, I don't know if it's going to go down much more. Maybe it will, but I still think that for the most part that $9 isn't awful for a holo printing of a pretty decent card. All right, Pot of Prosperity. You just don't know that these are like $49, $50 for these. I know a lot of people haven't really given too much of a crap about these as of late, but these have been ramping up pretty consistently. 53, 53, and 48 here. Yeah, $53 seems to be about more of your sweet spot between, like, you know, just a few people trying to fire sell them to get rid of them. $42. Wow. Those 10 versions are still maintaining some decent value out here. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are like, dump it! Dump it! Nah. Wow, that's actually a pretty big upgrade. So yeah, all of your Pot of Prosperities out here. People are going crazy. Can't believe somebody bought some for, paid $48 a piece. Wow. All right, Mistaken Arrest. We're still doing this, by the way. This is one of those cards. These have crashed down in value. These don't really have much of a place at the moment in the current metagame, but I just wanted to bring this up and say, hey, you know, if you remember this card being $10, they have retraced pretty hard. All right, so if you've been wanting to pick up some of these, I mean, the rares are cheap. The golds were also cheap. I didn't feel bad about getting some ugly gold copies, but these Mistaken Arrest, these are pretty cruise control-y right now in terms of your secondary market. So a little bit of a heads up there. Very, very interesting. Phoenixian Amaryllis Cluster. You know this thing's still banned, right? I just saw that people were triggering or buying these recently, and I was like, what are we doing? This thing's not going to come back as a soft loops, but they're still $7. So I wanted to give a little heads up to this. It's hilarious. Baron de Fleur. Oh boy. And then we spin right back on down. Thing's a ride. Let's about some the duality of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. $85, $177. All right, sure. 76 is your lowest. 78, $80. Yeah, these are still doing their thing. They're crashing down. Remember, we do have the reprint coming for this. I don't know why people are shocked when I say that, but it's coming. Yamano Dragon. I just want to point out here that this is a candidate to technically be in the Duelist pack because it is a fire monster. I don't know how much I believe that. I made a video talking about that this was one of the things, Noah Kaiba. But, like, yeah, these have been moving. Somebody came through and bought these. $6. It's kind of interesting, actually, to see, like, where the community is standing with some of these little things in terms of innovation. So Alright, and then of course, I needed to pull up Zeus here. $273 for a light play. These Altis are at $60 right now. They're still doing their thing. And then of course, $30 and then $23. Still pretty cruise control on the market. So, what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.